I'm just doing a short test for cosplay. Just want to say again, Happy New Year to all, and also thanks to everybody who has subbed to my page. Um, and also just thanks to everybody who's been helping me, especially with the watch time. I appreciate everybody helping, and if you could help me out, that would help me greatly to try to apply for the program if I can. In the meantime, I do have I will probably maybe try to do a few more of the cosplays. I can't promise due to life and time, but I will try to do maybe a couple of cosplays on here. But I'll be sticking it to more of doing my gaming. Like I said, as soon as I get everything organized, I will be doing more. At least keeping the streaming on Thursdays, and I may be picking possibly another day to also stream. So, I will make an announcement on that when I actually do. But just saying hi to everybody in Worsley cosplay. I do hope that Worsley becomes a character that Genshin will put on a banner. Hopefully. And also, if you hear noise in the background, we have some people being festive with fireworks down the road. So if you hear that in the background, they still celebrating their New Year. But I do want to say Happy New Year to everybody and hope that this year is prosperous and many more. But all I can say is more gaming. I will try to incorporate more gaming into this. And as far as the cosplay, I am moving my cosplays from TikTok due to the situation that it's getting banned. So eventually I'm gonna go on and be testing out everything on here to try to go live soon. Hi, how you doing? I am a new subscriber. Oh, thank you for subscribing to my page. Appreciate it. How you doing? What's up? And Happy New Year to you. I'm just testing out the live stuff again for cosplay. I hope that I might try a couple more times in cosplay on here. Mm. Uh, say hello, please. Hello. I will too. I'm done. Subscribe. Thank you. I just thank you. I appreciate it and stuff. I appreciate the subs. Thank you. uh, I'm just on here just testing out the live function because I usually don't do cosplay that much for my lives. I'm from Indonesia. Oh, hello. And where are you from? Turkey? I'm actually currently in the US right now. So, but I have been to other places. But yeah, that is cool. I appreciate that. That's cool to see other people from other countries coming through. So thank you and welcome and stuff. And yes, y'all might hear some noise in the background. They still kind of like doing a New Year's celebration thing still going. So some people are still using a lot of fireworks. No English. Oh, all right. I got you. No English. Sorry. I would use other languages, but I'm not that great on here, so apologies. like like I said, I just mentioned that I'm currently in the US right now. I don't really like talking about where I'm from just for safety reasons, so please don't take it personal, but I'm just chilling around the U.S. right now. Just for my safety and also a lot of safety of other people. Message. Okay, fair enough. But just checking in with everybody, and usually I don't do cosplay lives, but I probably may try a couple of other cosplay lives within the future for this account. But I do like doing Genshin cosplay. So I do like doing Genshin cosplay, and thank you for the likes. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. But if anybody got any questions, please feel free to ask. I do play Genshin Impact. Actually, I'm hoping that I get Worsley on the banner for Genshin Impact, and he actually will be like one of my last characters that I kind of like want to actually end up getting characterized. I've been playing Genshin well, I've actually played Genshin since day one, but I lost the other account that had an alloy on it. But I have started over since then. So yeah. So I'm definitely eventually working on my Genshin account and also Genshin content, but I also do play other games. So it ain't just gonna be Genshin content. I do play other games like Cookie Run, Withering Waves, and several other games that I also already have had on my page. Some of them I have ended up cutting down because either there's no longer traction to the game, or it's the game is being discontinued. So there are a lot of older games on here, and I also normally from time to time do console games. I haven't done console games in a while, but I just gone on and keep it as is. But if anybody got any questions, feel free to ask. I also like anime as well. I haven't really tried doing anime discussions on here because I'm kind of like a little apprehensive about doing anime discussions on here, just because how sometimes the anime community can be very unfriendly when you have an opinion on anime, and so. But I do like to talk about anime if I possibly, whenever I can. But I will try to keep it to the gaming and cosplay, which this is mainly for, and kind of keep the anime stuff random. But yes, I just like honestly, I would love to do more Genshin cosplays, but Genshin cosplays are very, very expensive and also very fragile. A lot of people don't know that Genshin cosplays are they look good, but when you get them in person, there's a lot of problems. So that's why you see a lot of cosplayers, like including me. We all do closet cosplay, which we take items that's literally from our closets. We take thank you for the likes, much appreciated. We literally take cosplays from our closet, or me, I like to do cosplays that are mix of others. Well, that's a unique looks respect. Yeah, because it's not actually Worsley's cosplay. This is like a closet cosplay, and I actually made most of the stuff on this cosplay myself. So I kind of made like the tab, the armbands, welted some chain together, And you know, I also did something for my jacket also in the back here. I know a lot of people can't see it, but I did the chain work and also the part that actually goes on the back. So yeah, and the fur is actually a tail. So I kind of made some stuff together from some other cosplays because actually this coat goes to my closet cosplay for Duluth, which I think I did post a video a while back on here of my Duluth cosplay. So yeah, but a lot of people don't realize that Genshin cosplays are very, very expensive. You seem very creative and passionate, full of love. Nothing makes me happier than people doing what they love. Greetings from Austria. Oh, awesome, Austria. Oh, thank you. Greetings, greetings. Thank you. Yes, I love doing cosplay. It's a very big hobby of mine. And I like doing closet cosplay because then I can work with stuff around my closet, work around stuff around my house. You know, you know, anything out of my closet, I can try to, you know, turn it into a cosplay. And then also I like making stuff. So, you know, I like making things. And sometimes I also make props if I know what I'm doing. If I know what I'm doing. Props take me a little time to do, but I mainly do the cosplays. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. And thank you for the likes as well. Appreciate it, appreciate it. But yeah. This is just my spin on the character Worsley from Genshin Impact. I kind of just wanted to try out this character, and a lovely, lovely mutual friend, cosplay friend of mine, Kelly, ended up donating the wig for me, and I styled it and gave it a shot, and so I'm really happy how my cosplay worked out, and I've been having fun since. I will probably post one or two videos on here of my Worsley cosplay, and then I eventually make a playlist for all the cosplays I've done. I just had to get all those videos together, and you know, just letting people know I do kind of like a little bit risky some cosplays, but I do other types of cosplays. I don't do just Genshin. I do MHA. I did some stuff on Black Butler. One cosplay from Dragon Ball Z. Um, let's see, what else recently have I done? I also do sometimes cartoons. Like the last one I did that was like from a cartoon was like Betty Rubble from the Flintstones. I also Star Trek as well. I did an OC for Star Trek, which I have a couple of videos back, and then of course recently John Lee from Genshin Impact, which I also did some stuff on there as well. Sister Sagan, seems like the will to be creative about solutions is strong with you. Keep doing what you're doing. Nice to have seen you before I go to sleep. Ha ha. Have a wonderful New Year's and all good. You too. Rest well, and thank you for coming in. Yes, and you have a safe New Year's. Get you some rest because it is pretty late. I was just kind of testing around, but thank you, testing around the live stuff on here. But thank you for coming through. Yes, and I love creating and making stuff. So, I got a few. I got a few more cosplays, at least 2 or 3 more closet cosplays that I'm working on. So hopefully sometime this year I get to finish those projects. But it does take some money and time to do cosplays. So, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. Have a good one. What's your favorite anime? Having one or more smoke with you, most present streaming alongside. Thank you. My favorite anime is the first one that I've seen, and it's an anime called Escaflowne. It's like a real, probably late 80ish, early 80ish anime that's kind of like a sci-fi slash fantasy type anime, but that was my first anime that I fell in love with. Like that's what got me hooked into anime. And then of course I did think I posted a video, I don't know how while back, but I did post my video of my top 10 anime. But Escaflowne is one of them. Another one, I think I had that on it, is Gun and Sword. Um, One that's not on my list, Fist of the North Star. Um, um, Another one that I really like, just grew up with, and that was oh, I can't think of it. Hold on. It's like a sci-fi anime, but they do trains. Like it was a Galaxy Railways. Galaxy Railways. Like I'm old school, but of course I also do like Bleach and of course Naruto, and but they not on my top 10. But I have several other animes that I grew up with that I had a lot of fun. Sengoku Basara. Let's see who else. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. I've been watching animes for a while, but yeah, those are just a few of them. It's just a few animes that I thoroughly enjoy watching. So yeah, Fruits Basket is another one, but I like me my action though. I like my action first. I like action anime. So I'm more of an action person, but I take the other stuff too. So I have a lot of animes that I just really fell in love with. So, and then like I said, then I finally got into like gaming, cosplays, and other stuff from games. So back and forth, back and forth between the two. So yeah, so I just enjoy doing all of that. Oh yeah. Fist of the North Star. Haha, JoJo. Okay, I've heard JoJo, but I've only heard good. That it's fun. That 100% was word that was too much mecha. Yeah, I mean, I do love my good mechas as well. But yeah, you spelled it right and stuff. But yeah, not everybody is a big fan of mecha, but I am. So like the Gundam, a couple of series on the Gundam. I like the OG Gundam though better. But the last one, I know it's some other ones that came up, but the Orphan Blooded or Orphan Blood, I seen that one. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. Yeah, but a lot of people have problems with mecha, so I can kind of see where some people coming from, though. I mean, I love Evangelion, but it's not for mecha reasons. Yeah. You right. You right. You ain't lying right there. You ain't lying right there. Facts. So not those. Oh my goodness. I got caught red-handed. I called myself out. Fair enough. Fair enough. I called myself out. Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, I do really love all kinds of mecha stuff. So it is what it is. So, but yeah, I do understand the old school anime back in the day. Wild, risky. I mean, it's still wild, risky now, but not like back in the day. Not like back in the day. But I do have a lot of other animes that I like and stuff. Like I'm recently catching up on this latest set of Bleach too. Um, so I'm kind of catching up on everything there, even though I did read the manga. But haha, one moment two people laugh at two different contents about a Japanese. Hey, that's what I love about anime. Anime can bring everybody together. So it's kind of really cool that it don't matter what country you in, language or whatever. It's like anime brings everybody to the table. Why didn't anyone greet me? I did say hello to you earlier. Yes, I did. I said hey. I never saw the response back. I did say, hey, how you doing? Sorry. I do apologize for that one. I thought I was waiting on your comment, but that's okay. Hello, how are you? But yes, I do love my anime, but I am currently trying to catch up on Bleach and another one kind of off time anime that I'm doing is Natsume Book of Friends. It's got a lot of seasons, but I kind of on and off look at that one. Berserk is my number one. I love Berserk as well. Rip to the creator. Rest in paradise. I only have one of the manga. That's all right. Having one manga, even if you can't get the whole series, I'm one of them people too. I collect the mangas, and even if I can't get the whole series, I at least collect one. I've always been nerdy, but not manga nerdy. But Berserk is a different all time. I mean, anime and the manga style for Berserk. Yes. And JoJo is my favorite. I do love the poses though. They do be funny and stuff. I have a friend that's really into JoJo. They actually do cosplay for JoJo. So they really into it. So nah, I mean I have all the mangas only from Berserk. Yeah, I knew that's what you were saying, that you had all of Berserk but not the other mangas. I knew what you were saying. But I'm a person. I do have a couple of I'm more of the anime CD person than the manga. But if it was something that I really really liked, I will at least try to get the first edition of that anime at least. But I'm more of a physical CD person. So I'm more of having the actual physical DVD person. So anytime I can go and play it back when I want to look at it. No, Jojo, I will tell you, it's not gay. It's old school gay, manly gay. It's manly gay. Yeah, me, especially with games. Yes, that's how I am with video games too. I mean, yeah, with video games too, I actually like to get a physical copy. If I possibly can get a physical copy of a video game, then I will get it. Uh, I'm not for, downloading because at any point in time the license could go out, or, they can say that you don't really own the game, and that kind of sucks. Video games and digital is a scam. It's literally not your Yeah, it's not your property. A lot of people don't realize that us downloading these games off of, Google Play and all these other places, it's not ours. And at any point in time they lose a license or any of that stuff, it's gone along with your hard work. So I really wish they would have had made like especially Genshin and a couple of other games that I'm playing that had a physical copy, but I'm also old school like Mario Kart old school, Tetris OG. But I got all physical copies of everything, so but yeah, I'm a big on physical copies. Like, especially even when it comes to my music. Like, I really like to have the actual physical copy um music CD. So, anything go down, or even if it get a little bit scratched, I can do something. So yeah. I love physical copies. Not to be the tinfoil here, but the way in the world's going, owning nothing has become a user. Well, I mean, they are eventually trying to get rid of everything physical. Like, they are trying to literally all the games that are upcoming, at least after this year, they are making it to where you can't get a physical copy. They want you to keep a digital copy, and then at any time they can take that away. So it's kind of like, so a lot of people been collecting their physical stuff. Like, I still have, I think, like one more something I'm trying to physically find, but I think it's in the music category. And then I'm like, because a lot of places are stopping music CD, like physical music CDs, and all of this. So, I mean, it's getting kind of crazy right now, especially with that going on. That we can't have physical copies of our music, we can't have physical copies of our games, and and then they even starting to mess with the DVDs a little bit. Even though, I understand that, especially with the difference between regular DVD and the Blu-ray, and then the Max something. I don't know if they make that anymore. That might be just my age. But yeah, I mean, like, we don't even know how stuff gonna be able to be found now, especially with the anime and stuff. So, and then all these streaming services are going up higher and higher on the prices, to, people have to consider not using that service anymore. I mean, I do have one, but I had to end up getting rid of a lot of other ones because they went up kind of extremely high, and then some of the stuff went behind a paywall that I could see for free. So yeah, I mean, yeah, unfortunately, yeah. But I like to keep physical copies of everything if I possibly can. If it was up to me and I could get some physical copies of the latest games that's coming out now, I would. because you just never know when everything go down. So yeah, I'm a big physical copy person and stuff. Even though I don't really have any more room, I'm running out of room on the anime DVD part. But I'm like, it's only probably about one or two more animes that I like honestly want to get a physical CD for, and then it's just gonna be like, that's all right. Because I do have books for some of them. So, like I said, I at least try to get like the first edition, or either sometimes, especially with the manga, I get the most favorite part that I like that manga edition, of the big reveal or big action scene. I love that stuff. Just curious, can I get a better pinpoint of exit? Which state are you from? I really don't like saying where I am from just because of safety reasons, but uh, I will say south. That's as far as I'm going. It is no, it is that's fine. Yeah, like I said, nothing personal. Please do not take it personal. But unfortunately, due to me cosplaying and doing these characters, unfortunately, there are a lot of people because of my skin tone do not like me being other characters and will actually unfortunately have sent me messages of unaliving. So I do have to consider my safety. That's what I guess. Now we good. We still on the internet. Yeah. Unlike a lot of people don't understand, I'm like, it's so many things on the internet that's in place now that can protect you, and you can block people, you can do all of this. When the internet started with me, there was no block button, there was no back button. You just XXX and you got out of there. You know, and then, you don't know who you was talking to. Like, you didn't know who you was talking to. But yeah, yeah. But I'm like, now it's so many things in place to keep people safe and people just not using it. So yeah, unfortunately I do have to consider my safety. Cause unfortunately, that's how I lost my original account on TikTok due to people mass reporting and messages of unaliving, and I ended up losing my 10K account that I had on TikTok, which at the time I was gonna use that to help me with medical stuff. Like, I work, I have a job. I wouldn't be able to cosplay because cosplay is expensive, but I wanted to have some extra money for my medical stuff. And so that's why I tried to, get over on TikTok just to get a little bit of stuff to help me with the extra medical expenses. And unfortunately, I lost that account. I'm still on TikTok, and with TikTok still about to go out, possibly, I am gonna come on here and start doing more gaming, streaming as soon as I can. Eventually in the future, I gotta care about medical more, but I do want to improve my gaming setup. Actually, never personal. I mean, I'm just like that. I feel like, I'm being rude in some way when I, tell people, no, I can't actually tell you where I'm at because I'm a safety, nothing personal. But yeah, this is the internet, and it is very, very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. So I do try to keep it safe on here, and you know, um unfortunately on TikTok it wasn't that safe. So I kind of had to back off for a while after my account got banned the first time, and just kind of had to lay low for a while before I came back, just for safety precaution. So yeah, so you know, but unfortunately, cosplayers that look like me, unfortunately, have and there's other types of cosplayers, plus size. Those are the LGBTQ, um, ones with disabilities, and other types of skin tone cosplayer. And it's honestly a lot of negativity sometimes in the cosplay community when it comes to us doing other characters. So some of us do have to consider our safety though. We do have to consider our safety in that aspect, but we still enjoy cosplaying and doing all that stuff. So we still gonna cosplay, but just gotta do it safely. But yes, I appreciate you being saying it's nothing personal. I do appreciate that because yeah, I do want to try to keep myself safe somewhat from you know uh people being very rude. Oh damn, I wrote a long text but it didn't get to you. Oh my goodness. I guess I'm cursed. I don't know why. But for some reason, I have done that on other people's YouTube page, and it will not let me do a long text. So I can't say if it's me or something else, but I try to break it down into two sentences at a time. But I totally understand that. Like, you weren't the only one. The other person earlier that I tried to say hello to, that I guess they whole message didn't get through. But yeah, but I can't say, I can't say. Sometimes they do limit how much you type in boxes on when you're doing lives or streams. So but I was saying people doing online hate seek a variety of negative emotions. Yeah, and I don't have the space for that in real life. Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm honestly, I won't lie. I'm one of them people. I do like to tussle, but it's just that now it's just kind of like leave me alone. Like go away. It done got to the point like, why are you trying to make people constantly miserable because you don't like something? When, like I said, now we have the block button. On here on YouTube, you have the hide user. You can literally hide my channel from bothering you, but people got too much free time to purposely try to make somebody else feel bad about something they doing or enjoying. So it's just really weird. Sure, you have a responsibility to take those, reassuring the point that it's never personal. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hey, Scrooge, it's just not worth engaging with. I know I am learning. I'm learning how to not tussle. I'm learning how to not tussle. Customer service, customer service, customer service. Yeah, people just want to get their negativity out of themselves and just, yeah, project it onto somebody else just to make them feel better, which is really upsetting and stuff. But I hope they do find an outlet. Just not me. But yeah, it's just really kind of like, it's just really kind of like I done had to take some time back on that and just be a little bit more cautious now. But yeah, but people who are cosplayers like me, especially black cosplayers, we definitely have to worry about our safety and security because yeah, there are a lot of people who are very negative and just don't like seeing us do cosplay, even though it's the same character, same game, same anime, and everything. And then it's not like an actual person that is the Japanese or of different Asian kind of culture can also be black as well and have that that ethnic title to them as well. And like a lot of people don't understand that either. So I feel you. Yeah. So I'm like, we just as accurate as anybody else that cosplays. No matter how they look in skin tone, physical appearance, whatever, all of that. We all cosplaying the same character. So it shouldn't be no problem, but there's people who make it a very big problem and stuff. So unfortunately, us for some of us, we really do have to consider our safety a lot when especially cosplaying online or even when we go out to like a physical convention, you know. Um, which is fun. I wish I could go out more, but due to my health, it's kind of hard to go to cons. But eventually, one day, I might want to go to one more con for the road and stuff, and just chill and have fun and stuff. But yeah, you also have to consider your safety at cons, and then a lot of people have kind of stopped doing con etiquette as well. There's actually etiquette rules to being at a con, and a lot of people just don't do that anymore. And so with everything going on, you do have to start rethinking safety. But yeah, but I mean, I like I said, I enjoy cosplay. I enjoy it. The black character stuff is crazy, especially nowadays. Last resort, play this multiverse call. I know, and I'm like, it's just actually like crazy. And then like, even with people having an attitude of seeing those characters in video games or anywhere else, and I'm like, y'all get mad for diversity, but those there were people like that even in older times. So I'm like, when y'all get mad when people bring up the diversity and other characters included and stuff, and people get literally mad when there's records of those people. So like, it doesn't matter what kind of fantasy, non-fantasy, or anything like that. You got to have a collection of different eclectics for the, make your story or, you know, make it worthwhile. Or like a lot of people say, they want to see themselves as that character and they in the game. These people sound like Chris Sham and getting mad about Sonic's minor appearances and changes. Well, on that, especially with the Sonic thing, if you go and look up what Sonic was originally supposed to look like for the movies, people lost their minds and said, y'all better fix this, y'all better fix that. And they did fix it to the Sonic that we see now and stuff, but people are always gonna have a problem with anything now, and it's just kind of ridiculous. And then also with the other thing, you gotta understand this is a little bit of CGI, and and they trying to put all this together. And really, actually, Sonic didn't really have, especially in the beginnings for the movies, didn't have that type of budget. It was the actual people who actually love Sonic and Knuckles and Shadow and Rouge and Tails and all Amy and all the other characters, and they actually put their own money into making sure these movies is a success, because people honestly really didn't want to do movies based on video games. Like, it's still a problem now that people don't like movies that's based on video games, and it's really hard to get the funding for it. And a lot of people don't realize that these people actually put their own money into, it didn't come from, the place that makes the movies. They put their money in it. So, yeah. So, I mean, like, as a person that plays Sonic Adventure Battle 2 and still plays it to this day, that's just now getting back into playing it again. I had stopped playing it for a while, but I got back on to check on my child garden. Well, these people have money. I mean, yeah. I mean, it was the actual, the Jim Carrey and all of them actually put their money in on that. Like, even some of the director folks actually took the way they talked about it, that the actual director folks took some of their own money and added to it and stuff. But they got that money and then some back though. They got that money and then some back though. But I mean, a lot of people don't really like promoting movies that are based on video games or anything kind of like fantasy type, unless it's, just I can't say the name of that company. I don't want them coming for me. But yeah, they actually had to put their money into making sure that movie got the love it deserved. Probably the equivalent of me bringing lunch for my coworkers and different budgets. Yeah, yeah. I'm like, really, it was. And then a lot of them people was like, actually really love the Sonic franchise and the Sonic games. So it was also people wanting to bring Sonic and all that stuff to actual life. Like, they wanted to bring that to life. Like, they wanted to see that in real time. And so they put their money down to make that happen and stuff, even though a lot of people was trying to promote a lot of other movies because they didn't think that that was going to go over so well. But it's a lot of people that love all the stuff about Sonic and all the different video games, from even watching the OG Sonic Adventure, and looking at that and the OG, roboticizing people and all of that stuff. I'm like, that has some history. That has some history. But yeah, but they wanted to make sure it was such a success that they actually put their own, put their money down. So that's what makes especially the Sonic 3 movies so special, because literally these people, like, put so much investment in really wanting it to be top tier and bring them back to the nostalgia of the old Sonic series and Sega and all that stuff games. So it's just really, really, really super cool to see all that. And then also, I love Shadow as also Shadow and Knuckles. I actually wanted to end up cosplaying one of them, but I never got a chance to do that. Jim Carrey is my childhood hero. I mean, yeah, and I mean Jim Carrey put they money into that too. They put most of their money and even came out of retirement just to do that movie. They supposed to be retired and they came out of retirement to do that movie. Yeah, the third was funny. Yeah, I loved it. So, I actually want to see it again, but I think what I'm gonna do if it actually ends up being I could go and find somewhere and get a physical copy, I will get a physical copy of it. I will get a physical copy of it. This guy has real trouble in his soul. I hope he gets better. Yeah, I mean, Jim Carrey kind of like with all the stuff they have going on. I'm not gonna compare them, but it's kind of like almost stuff happening with them. Kind of like stuff has always been happening in Keanu Reeves' life. I'm not trying to compare anything, but it's just that they didn't had so much different tragedies going on, and it's just really nice to see them light up and all of that. But yeah, yeah, actually, really, truth be told, it's a lot, but for them to it really shows a lot of love though in this Sonic 3 movie though. Or Jacqueline Phoenix, that guy is a move. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Now, if that's one person that can do a doggone freaking trilogy, quadrilogy, that's the person. That's the person. That's the person. So yeah, that would be wow. But yes, but I would love to eventually if they end up making it where you can get a physical copy. I will. His Oscar speeches left me shivering. Oh yeah, the Oscar speeches. Like they actually did, reach out to the audience and kind of grab you. So yeah, I really, yeah. I mean, all of that is kind of like main profound. But I like all that. I like that kind of stuff though. Hold on. Hold on for a minute. Let me take this off. My little hand ring. It broke. But this sucker is old. I done had this for some time, so so I'm gonna go on and take it off. But it had a habit of falling apart, but I just needed to change part forwards. So let me take this off so I can keep it. I might try to see if I can refix it, maybe. But I'll put it right here. The rest of the Oscars is garbage. Oh, don't get me started on the Oscars. Yeah, they didn't really went downhill. It's just not the same anymore. And then if they not going, they constantly taking out the diversity out of it. I hate to be that one, but you gotta mix it up and you gotta make it fair for everybody, and it's no longer fair for everybody. So that's why so many people are going for like the other stuff. The ESPYs and all these other awards instead, because it's just not. Best was when Matt Stone and Trey Parker went to the Oscars and sing. Oh yeah, yeah, I seen that one. I seen that one. The word is circle jerk comes. But yeah, I don't even watch the Oscars anymore. I stopped kind of like watching. I'm almost about to stop the watching the music awards too and all of that stuff too, because it's just kind of like, yeah, and stuff. I think, I don't think I've watched much any of the award shows anymore. I think the only one I might still watch is like sometimes the Broadway ones, the Tonys. Sometimes I do watch the Tonys. So sometimes I do watch those though. Cause sometimes I want to see some of the what they new ones they have. So I do watch those, but yeah, I kind of didn't stop watching award shows altogether. I don't look at much TV as I used to unless it's anime or game related. I need to start looking at most stuff again. But I will though. I totally will though. I'm gonna start kind of like getting my schedule back together for looking at adding other stuff besides me going on my anime mode, anime only. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry, allergies. Um, but yeah, I just think I'm like um I need to start looking at most stuff. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've been dealing with sinuses for the past couple of weeks. And I just had to go get me a sinus cocktail shot. Medical terms, YouTube, medical terms. So, I'm kind of trying to recover there. So, yeah. So, cause I was kind of pretty bad. So, but I'm feeling much better though. I'm slowly feeling much better though. But thank you. Get well soon. Thank you. I will. I'm trying to get better, and like I said, and hopefully maybe I'll gather enough stuff to get my meds and stuff that'll last me till I can get a better setup and stuff. But so far so good. I'm getting better and stuff. I done got me rest, water, lots of hot tea and honey, and just resting myself. So I am doing much better. I am. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. But don't get me started on the medical system in the USA. Oh no, I'm like you can go off now because I'm like I'm already dealing with a situation right now where my medication has been denied, and it's already been denied 3 times. And also, by the way, I'm also an epileptic, so that doesn't help either. But thankfully I haven't had a serious episode in a while. So, but I live in Austria. Yeah, you live in Austria, but yeah, yeah, the U.S. medical stuff sucks. So, I'm trying to redo all of that too, and possibly maybe have to find me another insurance. So, I'm possibly maybe have to either find me another insurance or seek other revenues. So, but luckily, I was able to get all this sinus stuff taken care of. I still didn't get one other medical thing taken care of, but it's not like a big priority, but I'm working on it. I know the craziest stuff to me triggers me hard like nothing else. I know, I mean, it sets off a lot of people. A lot of people are just really pissed off right now that sometimes the simplest of medical stuff is now getting denied, or, you have to wait certain amount of months to get started on stuff, and it's just like, I need it now, you know ranting hard in my head. You ain't the only one. I'm currently cussing in my I'm cussing in my head right now. Like I'm so literally pissed off right now and stuff. So I mean it's just absolutely ridiculous the hoops you gotta go through. So I try to work everything that I possibly can, and hopefully this year things will work out so I can finish the rest of taking care of the rest of my medical stuff. Hopefully this year I'll be gone on able to take care of it and stuff, and also pay off my big medical bill. So hopefully everything will work out. The cost for insulin while poisoning you the whole population with corn syrup and food. Make sure you get. Yeah, I know that some countries the stuff that especially in the US use is illegal over there. So yeah, and some of that stuff do get people sick, and then also with the cost of insulin, which they actually did raise up because I know somebody that needed insulin, and unfortunately their insulin has been raised up to $500. So they kind of like at the moment right now having a hard time too because they stuff have went up to like $500. Uh-oh, more firecrackers. Yes, my neighbor are still popping firecrackers way after New Year's. Yes, down the road. But yeah, they insulin did go up to about 500. So yeah, it's free in my place if you need it. That's so crazy. Yeah, I know some countries have it for free. Yeah, I know. But yeah, they just went up to like $500. So it's kind of like getting really rough, and then um and then I also have family members who are also diabetic. So it's kind of like really the stuff was already expensive, now it's more expensive. So it's just a whole bunch of things going on, and that's kind of really sad. And overweight and sugar sickness are not even a thing here. Yeah, because y'all regulate the ingredients that y'all have and then ban certain ingredients from out of foods that we have like a high concentration of in pretty much everything we eat. So diabetes thanks. I know. We try to laugh from crying, but yeah, it's just that everything is going up. So but I'm hoping that this year I can kind of get my medical stuff down, but I might be have to change insurance because it's just not working out, and denying the stuff I need. So I'm gonna try to get everything to work out. Hopefully, it might take me the whole year to get it done, but hopefully I can get that rolling and stuff. So it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. I just saw a documentary about how American cheese is wild and it's not cheese. Yeah, cheese is not cheese. It's made out of something totally different. It still has the milk product in it, but yeah, coming from a country with cheese culture. Yeah, I can't say nothing. I do love my cheese. I do love my cheese. My favorite is pepper jack and mozzarella and parmesan. Parmesan third. I do love my cheeses, but yeah, the cheeses are not all cheese. So, but occasionally, I used to go to this place that actually had like the homemade, actually the people from that culture homemade the cheeses, and I would go and get that. But unfortunately, they no longer in business just due to how the economy is and stuff. But it was a really nice place. Try burrata if you like mozzarella. All right. Yes, I do. I do love that. I do love that, especially on my pizza. Which we ain't gonna get started in what's actually in pizza. But I love to have me some mozzarella on top of pizza and the parmesan. I'm a cheese person. I'm a cheese person for real. So, but definitely for my pizza. Like, definitely for my pizza. Burrata is best cold with pesto. Oh, okay. Cool. I looked that up because I'm always like looking me up different brands of cheese and getting to taste stuff and finding something a little bit different than what everybody else have going on. So yeah, I definitely looked that up. It's like mozzarella with cottage cheese creamy on the inside. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. See, you making me hungry. Stop making me hungry. Well, I do need to eat something eventually. I mean, I've eaten something today, but probably it's time to eat again. It's high class mozzarella in here. I I gotcha. Well, I definitely looked that up because I'm always like different kinds of cheeses. Don't talk to a European about cheese. Hey, nah, I'm gonna have a conversation with you about cheese. 'Cause I love me some conversation about cheese because I love cheese. I love me some cheese. I love cheese, so no worries there. You will not bore me at all. I love talking about cheese. I am also a chef, and deepest fulfillment of my heart is making people happy with food. Oh, you a chef? That's what's up. That's what's up. Yes. That is what's up. I bet you do. I bet you do make a whole bunch of people happy. I love me some food. I love me some food. So, even though I haven't tried your food, compliments to the chef. I know it's gonna be good. I love to serve you the best Barella possible instead of describing. Thanks a lot. You're welcome. I love this stuff. I love me some food. I love me some food and stuff, and just tasting different things, and I'm always open to trying new things too. So yeah. So the way you describing it, I know it sounds good. The way you describing it, yeah. But you're welcome. Oh my goodness. But I do love me some food, and a good tea. Um, I like teas more, but I also, good for other stuff too. You're not the only one. Haha. My dating profile says swipe right if you want me to cook dinner for you. Hey, win through the food. Win the heart through the food. Through the stomach, yes. I know you can. This is totally cool though. I like that. That is so. Oh, that's cool. That's so cool right there. It's smooth, smooth, smooth. That's one way to get the ball rolling right there. I know it'll be wonderful. But yeah, I love anything about food. So I love having a good talks about food and other stuff. So I really do kind of like just totally find that cool. But I mean I always knew to try and stuff, so it works out for me. So, but hold on, okay. I'll probably be on for a few more minutes, so I'm gonna wind down the live so I can get out of cosplay and go fetch me something to eat and just rest for the rest of the evening and stuff. But I love having a conversation with you. I totally enjoyed that. I enjoyed talking on the food and stuff and cussing in our heads. Perfect. Then I could go to bed. Go to sleep. Do not be like me. I'm an actual natural insomniac. Please don't be like me. It is horrible for an insomniac. I am a natural insomniac. Please go to sleep. Yeah, it was wonderful. Nice meeting you. And take care and get you some rest, please. Don't do like me. Don't do like me, because it's horrible. Being during the day walking like a zombie. It's 5 in the morning. Oh my gosh! Please go get you some sleep. It's almost hold on, what time is it? It's a little after 10 here for me, so it's still some time, but usually I try to go to bed at midnight. So chefs are my mental special. Philip Chef from my chef. But please get you some sleep. Stay up on my account. Thank you for coming through. And thanks to everybody who came through, and everybody take care. Help me with watch time so I can try to get into the YouTube program, and let me get out of this cosplay and also try to get myself attempt to go to sleep if that's possible. I enjoyed the last hour too much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But please make sure you go and get you some sleep. But take care of yourself, and it's a pleasure meeting everybody, and a pleasure meeting you too. It's been so fun, but get you some sleep though. Thank you, and take care. Bye.